In today's video, I'm going to show you how I get this 5-minute face really easy when I need to run out the door really quick. Hey everyone, this is Lisa. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lisa Monique Beauty, where we cover all things beauty and lifestyle for the over 50 woman. So today's video idea came about because my husband asked me last week if I wanted to go to lunch. His buddy that he meets once a week was bringing his wife, and I said, sure, what time? And he said, 5 minutes. And so fortunately I had taken a shower, but I didn't have any makeup on. I wasn't dressed. So I was like, okay, well, let me just throw on some makeup because my friend's wife was very beautiful, very put together, and I just wanted to have something on my face. I didn't want to look like I just rolled out of bed and joined them for lunch. So this is the look that I came up with. Very simple, using mostly drugstore products except for one. And I'm going to show you how easy it is in today's video. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know I typically don't have a full face makeup look day to day anyways. My typical makeup style is a light natural makeup style, even if I am wearing a full face of makeup. This is not product specific. I am actually using a couple of products that I got in PR today, so I will talk about those. Okay, first I'm going to give my disclaimer on the 5-minute face. I have brows. I have lots of brows. I know there are a lot of women that it takes at least 5 minutes just to fill in their brows. And so I get that. Not only do I have brows, I have bangs. So half the time I don't even do my brows before I run out. Today I'm going to just do it really quick. I'm even going to pull my bangs back for you, so you can see how I do my brows. But again, my brows are pretty much filled in. I don't brush my brows up before I start filling in my brows because I don't use a brow gel most of the time. So this is where they're gonna fall naturally. So I wanna fill in the spots that are going to be bare when my brows are where they are naturally. So I'm using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in black brown. And so for me, I just have a little bit of faint spots right here. And then I have a little bit of thinning up here. And I don't want it too heavy. I don't like a really heavy line. But I'm actually coloring versus doing little flicks. But I'm not pushing hard. I'm just lightly coloring. And then I will take my spoolie and kind of soften it up. Okay, next I'm going to do my face. This is the product that I think works the best for the 5-minute face, and there's not a whole lot of substitutes in my opinion, and it is the Lancome Tint Idol 5-in-1 foundation stick. This is a new formulation. I love this because it works as both your foundation and your concealer, and it dries down to a powder finish, so I don't even feel like I need to add powder afterwards. And so I just blend it out with my fingers. If I needed to put a little bit more right around here, which I don't really think I need to today, but then you can also use the little tiny brush around the nose and under the eyes. I don't think the brush is big enough to be using on the face, but I do feel like it can be used in the smaller areas around the face. And again, because it dries down to a matte powder finish, but it still has luminosity, I don't even feel like I need to powder my face afterwards. Okay, then I just use a simple shimmer shadow, and yes, over 55, I am using a shimmer shadow. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. I just talked about this palette, and I am going to use just a simple bronzy shade. Oh, I think I'll use a sponge tip applicator to do this. Normally I just use my finger, but there's a sponge tip applicator sitting in front of me, so that's what I'll use. And that just helps me get it into the little corner, because when I use my finger, I do have trouble getting the shadow into the inner corner. And I just put it all the way up to the orbital bone, so I keep it a little bit higher than just on my lid. There, and that's my shadow. Next, I go in with an eyeliner. I've not used this one before. This is the Wet n Wild On Edge Long Wearing Eye Pencil, and the color is Wooden You Know. So it's just a brown. And I just put it, ooh, it's nice and soft. Put it on my upper lash line. And then on my lower lash line. And I really like to blend out that lower lash line to get a real soft line. I am one that will not go out without makeup on my lower lash line. I know, there's that back and forth on whether women should be wearing eyeliner on their lower lash line. Yeah, I mean, they've been telling me not to do that since I was like 20. And I will always do it, but I do make sure it's a soft line. And then I'm going to just softly blend the upper line too. Next, I will go in, this was sent to me in PR. This is the Wonder 2 Blendable Buildable Blush. And this is a cream to powder blush, which I love my cream to powders. And there are 3 shades. There is Rosy, Plummy, and Peachy. Now, when I first saw the Peachy, I was like, okay, this is such a bright coral. I probably will never use this. But then Sherry from Graceful Beauty posted on her Instagram wearing this color, saying the same thing, that she looked at it and said, I'm never going to use it. And then she was wearing it and it was so gorgeous. Now her skin tone is lighter, a little more fair than mine. So it looked a little bit better than her. But I went upstairs and put it on and it really was a beautiful peachy color. But I will do little swatches. This is Rosy. This is Plummy. So Rosy, I think, is a little bit light for my skin tone. Plummy, of course, is the one that looks just like the blushes that I normally wear. And this is Peachy. And so these are all really pigmented and they don't blend off. They blend out, they don't blend off, which of course is really big when I'm looking for a cream blush. But I'm just going to use the Plummy shade. When I apply it up on the higher part of the cheeks where I want it, and I usually do it in a little line, then I kind of just blend out the edges. I try not to blend out the entire line. I'm just really softening up the edges. And then I put on mascara and I'll curl my lashes. And I'm using the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. This is a collaboration mascara between e.l.f. and Tierra Whack. And it is a intense volume mascara. They did send this to me in PR. And it has a nice big fat brush. I do like the big fat brushes. I do like volumizing mascaras. I'm putting it, trying to get it heavy at the base. Okay, normally I would grab my Damn Girl volumizing mascara and I would be done. This is really pretty. It is so not clumpy, but I do feel like, oops, I just got a smudge on my finger. I do feel like I need a second coat. But this does have the separation that I like. I mean, it has great separation. And then to finish the look, I just used some gloss. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Plumping Gloss in Mocha Twist. This is it. This is all I do. It might have taken just a few more minutes than 5 minutes because I was talking through it and swatching the blush, but it is really a super fast simple makeup look. All right. I would never use one of these before I was going out because this is not a 5-minute hairstyle. It definitely does weird things to my bangs. But anyways, go ahead and leave in the comments below your favorite 5-minute makeup products. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.